Good morning, dear children. So, today we'll do the reading of chapter number 13, that is the Maths Wizard. He has the quality of a genius. He is a maths wizard. He is a science machine. He is extraordinary on the monkey bars. He is a disciplined boy of the school. He is brilliant. He is so quick to learn. He has the ability to understand deeply, but he doesn't like reading books in the library. These were the comments of the teachers in school for Vikram, who was a boy of extraordinary talents and capabilities. He understands science and maths fundamentals by listening attentively in the class. He is the first to rush out in the games period. He enjoys being in the school with his classmates, but the only period he detests is when he has to sit in the library and read books. Vikram thinks that reading books is the most boring job. The pages are full of words, and only words. They look like black ants, all of different shapes and sizes. Instead of hankering about in the books, he would like to play in the playground with friends, talk like a chatterbox, and swing at the bars like a monkey. He would prefer to play dodgeball or volleyball. At home, his parents think that he is a wonderful genius. Willingly and happily would he obey them in errands like pulling out useless weeds from the garden and from the backyard, cleaning and washing the car, etc. It was not that Vikram was ignorant about his capabilities. He knew them. He loved watching Mr. Bandyopadhyay scratch his head in wonder when he would easily solve a problem put on the blackboard specially to test him. You cannot catch him in science, however hard Mrs. Irwin tried to confuse him, but he always came up with the correct answer. In physical strength, he beat all. He is everywhere in the front row, almost everywhere except for one place, the most despised one, the reading class. He thought to himself, why do people write? Don't they have any other work at hand? I don't like to read from the pages of books with folded, crumpled ends. Vikram is in the reading class. The storybook at hand has less pictures as usual. He aimlessly turned the pages quickly, one after the other, and went with the book to the teacher's table. Ma'am, this book is not interesting. Would you please change it for a book having pictures? Mrs. Kavita knew how much Vikram hated library books. She had watched him many times. She politely said, oh sure, but if you would tell me your favorite book, I would be happy to give you. None of these sorts, said he abruptly. She then took out a fairly new colorful picture book. Handing him the book, she said, focus your eyes on some words, make them your friends, and see the pictures intently. I think it will help you to develop interest in reading. Don't worry about the bits you can't understand. Sit back and allow the words to wash around you like music. I will, ma'am. Thank you for the book, said Vikram. Vikram had always been a well-mannered boy. He thought of following the motivating instructions of the teacher. He opened the first page and started focusing on the words. Nothing seemed to be friendly to him. Then he turned out to the second page. He found a couple of friends, breads and cheese, cookies, wafers and cold drinks. His eyes frantically started searching for more familiar words. Picnic, he called out loudly. Everyone in the library stared at him. He felt conscious. He dipped himself to see what is written about picnic. He found a name with capital letters. That surely must be the name of the picnic spot. Oh, it sounds interesting. Some people are planning to go for a picnic with all these eatables. I'm sure to have missed some friends in the run, he pondered. Let me rush to the last page. His eyes raced down the lines quickly. He met more familiar words: clothes, swamp, boat, lotus, and then his eyes stopped on an unfamiliar word, drowned. He again stared the word DROWNED. He remembered Grandpa reading aloud the headlines of a newspaper in the morning, 5 children drowned, and translating it in his mother tongue to help Grandma about the incident. His eyes moved to the picture of boy splashing his hands in water, head slightly up. He paused and gasped. He took a long breath. He became interested in the details. He has missed an adventurous story. He turned the book on page number 1 and began reading intently. His teacher, who was continuously watching him, gave a satisfactory smile. She had done her job. So this was the reading of the chapter. You will get the explanation in the next class.